Once upon a time, a tiny kitten slept peacefully in her little basket. But one stormy night, the sky grew dark and full of thunder. The kitten woke up, scared of the roaring wind outside. The storm blew the window wide open, shaking the little room. She curled up under a blanket, hoping to stay safe. But the storm pulled her outside, into the cold and heavy rain. The kitten wandered into the dark forest, where shadows moved quietly. Suddenly, ChipNut appeared, holding a lantern to guide her way. Then came the tortoise, slow but steady, offering his kindness. Together, they promised to protect the tiny kitten on her journey. The three friends set out together, walking bravely through the storm. But soon, they reached a rushing river that seemed impossible to cross. The wise tortoise offered his strong shell to carry them across. The kitten stepped carefully onto the shell, her heart beating fast. ChipNut used a stick to row, guiding them safely through the waters. At last, they reached the far shore, safe and full of hope. They entered a forest where glowing mushrooms lit the dark night. The kitten forgot her fear, chasing a glowing butterfly with joy. But danger was near. As glowing eyes stared at them from the dark, a sly fox appeared, its eyes fixed on the little kitten. ChipNut stood tall, holding the lantern high to protect his friend. The tortoise stepped forward, his strong shell a shield against harm. The fox growled, but soon ran away, defeated by their courage. The kitten cuddled close to her friends, feeling safe once more. Next, they faced a steep mountain path, glowing under the moonlight. The climb was hard, but ChipNut cheered her with brave words. The tortoise carried her on his back, step by steady step. At last, they reached the top, and the stars smiled down on them. Below lay a glowing valley filled with fireflies lighting their way. The kitten yawned softly, tired but comforted by her loyal friends. The glowing valley welcomed them, fireflies dancing like tiny stars. The kitten played for a while, chasing fireflies with joy. But once more, dark clouds gathered, hiding the gentle moon. The storm returned, shaking the forest and testing their courage. Ahead lay a broken bridge, swaying above a dark canyon. ChipNut stepped first, testing the fragile wood with care. The kitten followed, her tiny paws shaking on the creaking planks. Suddenly, the old bridge cracked, pieces tumbling into the abyss. The tortoise stretched his shell, guiding the kitten to safety. Together, they made it across, safe as lightning lit the sky. At last, they reached a meadow, peaceful after the storm passed. The kitten curled up, tired, while ChipNut kept a gentle watch. The tortoise gathered leaves, making a soft bed for his friend. They rested under the stars, their bond stronger than ever. Morning came, and the kitten stretched, ready for the journey again. They discovered a secret garden, glowing with flowers and dew. The kitten ran through blossoms, petals brushing her soft fur. But then she stumbled, falling still among the gentle flowers. ChipNut rushed to her side, fear shining in his little eyes. The tortoise bowed his head as ChipNut held the kitten close. The tiny kitten lay weak and still, her eyes slowly closing. ChipNut held her paw, tears falling as the lantern dimmed. The tortoise looked around, his eyes finding the blooming flowers. Together, they gathered soft petals, a bed of hope and love. They covered the kitten gently, whispering, "Stay with us, little one." The petals glowed softly, wrapping her in warmth and light. Slowly, the kitten opened her eyes, a tiny smile on her face. Her friends cheered with joy, their hearts full of relief. The kitten stood once more, as petals drifted down like snow. And so the friends walked into the sunrise, the kitten safe at last.